Hello and welcome back. So we are here in the Green Science Factory and I have to say, unfortunately, I have to re-record this episode. That's so bad because this is the first time that's really happened to me where I recorded a full episode because I think it was lacking disk space because I recorded like an episode or two before. And yeah, we did like a lot of progress actually. It was great. So I'm really a bit miffed that we didn't share this progress, that I can share it with you now. But I will just reconstruct what I did because now I have it more or less figured out. So maybe it's your advantage that we're saving time here. Yeah, so it can happen sometimes. I mean, I'm playing this game for fun, but at the same time I do want to share it. For me it's kind of fun to share it on YouTube because basically it allows me to, I don't know how to say it. It kind of allows me to concentrate a bit on what I want to do with this game. It's not just I'm playing for myself and the time gets lost. I'm more concentrated on like each episode has a little bit of a goal and I want to reach that goal. For me, it motivates me to put it there, or like gives me more structure. Maybe that's better to say. So yeah. What I did last time is I deconstructed all of this nonsense because it's obviously not working, mainly because the input is completely lacking. And what we are doing instead is we're also going to need a lot of transport belts. I had that last time as well. What we're doing is we're going to make a much more efficient production where we are inserting a lot more, specifically a lot more of the cables to this here. Okay, come on guys. Alright, thank you. Alright, here we go. That will have to go temporarily. Like that, and we will place the radar down here where it's not annoying me. And we will place a new unloading station here on the other side because we have a lot more space on the top. That's why we're doing it like that. Yeah, that way. But not quite this unloading part here. The boxes is fine, just not the belt. We'll do that a little bit differently. Okay, and we're also gonna need that space up here. Oh my god, we have another train that's lacking fuel. Okay, that'll have to wait for a second. So what I was doing the previous time that you didn't see is I was placing basically things like this, and we will have an output here in the middle. Yeah, and then we will use our usual structure of having 3 lines like this. One of them will be copper, one of them will be iron and 2 of them will be copper. Of course they need to be spaced out like that so that we have inserters running ahead of them. Come on. Like so. And they will of course be that, and we will also put some of this and lights. Yeah, maybe here. Yeah, that's basically it. And then we have to have 4. So that's maybe the problem. So you have to make, so if this has 4 inputs, 4 cables, and there's 6 outputs here. So the question is mainly about how we can extract that, or how we merge it. And they only insert on one side here, like if we do it like that. So I'm not sure what's the best way to get that better. Maybe we can do it like this. Does that help at all? Oh, they still insert only on one side. Huh. How do we make them insert on both sides? Well, usually we merge them. I mean, we need 4 in the end. I mean, for now, I guess we can always, like, it's kind of modular, right? Like, it's, maybe we just needed to have it like we do it usually, and that would be fine. So we will have kind of 2 outputs here per, and then we kind of split it into 4. Maybe we don't need to split it here because it's kind of not necessary yet. We can split it up here when we actually do it. So there will be 2 lines coming in here, and they will be split into 4 things. Yes. Like this, and like that could work. Do we have enough space up top? Yeah, for sure. And then you would kind of do it like this. You would run one line over here, this line here, that line there, this there, something like that. Yeah, and the other ones would be iron. And then you would put 2 kind of input lines onto this one to get the desired result. Yeah. Something like that. And then the only thing is the iron supply, but we have enough space to get the iron here. So it will be some sort of something like that. To give it a little bit of distance. I think the biggest thing in Factorio is to not build too tight, to leave yourself space, because it's easy to make like super optimized, quick, small things, but in the end maybe it's better to be a little bit more generous with the sizing of things, and then you have more space for future expansion. So yeah, let's do that. And then here another one of those. Also have to run, of course, the output somewhere. Previously I ran it up, but I think I might run it down this time. Just because I think now with this design that it's a little bit different than the previous time. We have much more space at the bottom. So there's no reason to do it any other way. Maybe. Okay, then let's try to, well, we need to consolidate like the output lines later, so let's firstly figure out the situation with the steel, or iron rather. So we have 3 outputs here, so I'm leaning towards just getting 3 lines up here and just not optimizing it any further, so not to make anything crazier. What I mean is that we just really literally like route up 3 big belts that hopefully will be more or less full of good stuff. So this will be, oops, deconstructing a little bit too much here, guys. This is 1, 2, 3. Where do we get them? Maybe we can get them like here between that things. Good. Then, yeah, that's fine. Let's connect this one up first, because this is the most crazy one. It needs to go all the way over here. Like that, more likely. Then, oh, we forgot that we need to split this here first. This is actually not going in there. Sorry, you're not getting as much. It will be more like this. Why did I think that we can route 2 full belts? I guess that's was my idea, but I guess we cannot. Yeah. Instead it will be like that. That's fine. Maybe first for aesthetic reasons we can leave a distance of 1 here. Something like that. Then this one here. As I said, more or less we can switch out this tube down at the bottom to be a bit more efficient later if we want to. Well, or if we have the ability to. And these ones will be like that. This is pretty decent-ish. Then let's route the other stuff, and this will be a bit more crazy. This is the output line actually. Where's the input line for the iron? What the hell are we doing here? That was the iron input line. What am I doing? This was iron input. Ugh. Can you imagine? What a mess. Ugh. Okay, we'll drain that one. Drain this one, and we don't have enough stuff, so maybe we can craft a few of the greens ourselves for future use. Then this one also needs to be fixed up. Yeah, the splitter needs to be like that, I guess. I mean, sure, why not? Okay, draining that one. And then this one. Good. Good. Ah. Okay, then this one is also needed to be drained again. Okay, this one is still getting supplied, right? Yeah. Okay, better. Okay, I haven't drained it, that's why. Good. And then here, one. Then this one is very easy and very nice. And then this one works out also really nice that we don't need the underground here. Maybe for aesthetic reasons this could be more tight. then this one needs to kind of go over here and into there. Yeah, and then the outputs. Here I think it's wishful thinking to hope that we have more than a belt of output. So maybe we'll not engage in that wishful thinking and instead just do the simplest thing, which is to get it all over here and just merge them onto a single line without the expectation that it will be more than one line, at least now, for now, but it's easy to upgrade, it seems like. So, and that's why I meant, like in the beginning, that we need a lot of belts. Even now we're running out of belts. So yeah, let's get that one down. That will be the output. So while we're crafting, let's get some power connection going. So that works, and of course we can and should increase the thing a little bit by putting probably 3 for the beginning per. Probably we might need some other stuff to be crafted. Yes, we have enough machines. We might not have enough fast inserters. Probably don't. Electricity poles should be enough. Lights we have enough. So yeah, undergrounds. Oh, undergrounds. Yeah, we need undergrounds for sure. Okay, did we craft everything here? I think so. Okay. Okay. This looks fairly okay. We don't have anything that's not placed. No, everything is placed. There's no output on the right line here because there is no stuff coming in. Okay, that's of course an issue. This is also incorrect. Let's try that. Okay, so throughput, I would say, is an issue. Not actually throughput, like the belt density is an issue. So we need to have more on those belts. And that's mainly, I guess, because of the inserter speed, I could imagine. So let's try to update the inserters here. That does fill them, not fully, but better. Why are you not working? You just never have anything to grab from these belts, huh? They're just not full enough, even though we're kind of outputting that. I mean, they're not really like actually all able to place. Maybe that's the issue. We just have to get like a lot more density on these belts. It's just not sufficient, it seems to me. And it's also like the middle ones just don't extract, so that's a big issue. Okay, so let's do an experiment on this left one here to see if we can figure out a solution to make it better. I guess a trivial solution would be to do this. Like each has their own output, and then we just do duk duk, duk duk, duk. I don't know. Is that better? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I mean, it's a half-filled belt, properly half-filled belt, and more or less all of them are kind of equally extracting or not extracting. But it seems like the second row still does not get anything, right? Like they never have anything here to grab. Like they're grabbing 100%. And not even, that's not even enough. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, now it's running dry. Now it's a bit like a less good comparison, maybe. Okay, we'll have to figure out a solution for that still. But otherwise, I'm not unhappy, at least, with the way things are going. Okay, this is like, okay, alright, we have supply issues because of this whole nonsense that we've been putting off. So, let's head there. Let's quickly check we have coal, yeah. Good, good, good. Then we can help out. I think we can, yeah, we can hover here to see what the direction is. That's very useful. Because I don't remember where it was exactly that this issue occurred. Okay. Hello. So. We're gonna quickly fill in both sides. Enjoy, buddy. So let's quickly, I want to go up to Copper Town just to check in on that. Is that the copper cable train that's coming here? Yeah, that's a cable train. Oof. Oof. Big oof. Wow, Cable Town is really in the middle of nowhere. Alright, Cable Town's pretty big. Nice. Okay. At first glance, I like it. Of course, there's some insertion issues here. I already see that. But at first glance, it's not too bad, right? It's not too shabby. It's not the worst thing we've built here in the series. I want to build a few more of those. And is there a belt issue with that? No. Wow, we're really backed up on the copper, right? We are for sure backed up on the copper. Yeah, 5 per is my target. Yeah, there's some good production here. It's not... I mean, ideally, you would want it to be kind of just quickly full loaded, which basically it is actually. I see. No, let's go here. And I think the time is just not enough. 30 seconds is not a lot of time, so let's try for 90. It should be enough that if it's empty, that it can actually full load, I guess. That's my idea. There's no like sitting idle kind of thing, right? There's only timing based. Inactivity. Oh my god, that's perfect. Why didn't I see that before? That if it doesn't get any unloading for like some seconds, that it just leaves. That's ideal. That's ideal, man. That is so good. It's like if you don't want it, I leave. That's kind of this condition. Alright, so what we want to see here is how this stacks up. Like 2 half-filled belts for 4 lines. They're like then half filled. I'm skeptical. But I see the second row does get sometimes something, not often. Even the first row is not satisfied. Yeah, we need fully filled belts, I feel like. What if I just did something like that? We do this. Like these are our half-filled belts. And then to fill the second half, we do that. And then maybe we also scramble them a little bit more, just so that they're equalized out. I don't know. That does look pretty ugly, but it seems like it's mostly working. At least like it's like, I guess the middle ones have much higher chance of getting the thing on the belt, but at least it does put much more output, and that does seem like it maybe touches the third line here. So we would need a little bit more output to actually be fully productive, but this is something, at least. Was this needed? Yes. If it was needed, then I would love to connect instead here like that. Because I'm wondering, can I replace those? I think it's better to deconstruct those first. So we want to copy this ugly design. Can we make it like slightly more compact? I guess so, right? Like it's just can be like tiny bit more compact, and that would help us in a tight space. So maybe this could be the line, and this one could be there. That could work. Does that work? Why do we need this inserter here? That doesn't need to be there. Huh. Alright. Yeah, kind of. I mean, this one doesn't need to bend over here. Oof, it could be like that, maybe. Maybe it can be even more compact. No, this is not correct now. I'm not sure why it's not correct, because there's a freaking thing missing. Yeah, that explained it. Okay, so then these two to connect these two up, that should be fine, something like that. Good. And I guess I can just place my copper cables in these boxes because I don't want to have copper cables in my inventory. Yeah. Yeah, it looks almost like as if the third line here is almost fully producing, but it's not, right? Like it's kind of not. It has a chance, but not a guarantee that it will produce. For now, this is as good as I want to make it, at least. So I'm feeling more or less satisfied with that. What's the status here? Wow. Pretty low. We'll deliver those though. And then we're gonna call it there. Okay, this long singular track here, small limiting factor, but not a main one since we're not running a lot of trains here, I guess. Very cool, I like it. So, will we have to do an extra turn? I think so, right? That was kind of the joke. That's okay. And we're delivering some very desperately needed things here. Okay, very nice. Then I will leave us here. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.